Welcome back to the channel, and in the first video we actually showed you how to complete all the tier 1 missions here. The first 3 you get. Now we're going to show you how to complete the next 3 and then eventually the story. So we need to ping a UAV tower and activate 2 UAV towers. Ping a vehicle with a tap map, fully refuel and repair your vehicle at the gas station. Find and then use a gas can for the pack to refuel it. And last is sell a valuable item at the buy station and buy an item at the buy station. So we are going to go jump in. Again, trying not to use any of the contraband weapons we have saved. We managed to pick this one up from the last car we went through. It's a common gun, so it's not a problem. We're going to jump into our Mazda again, and we're going to have ourselves the spotter scope, the frag grenade, and the revive pistol that we collected from the last time from playing. So we have landed in. The first thing we're going to do in our location is have a look to see if something has moved or not. I'm interested to see if the cache things have moved. It used to be the secret stashes. So we're just going to investigate that quickly as they haven't. So if you haven't seen that video on the channel, you'll be able to locate all of them to see what we get from here. So we don't get anything too good, unfortunately. And now we're just going to have a look at our attack map quickly. So we need to find a buy station, which luckily for us, there's one next to us. There's also a car here. And we need to find a petrol station, which is all in this area. So we've been very, very lucky. The chemist is here, so we're trying to avoid him if we can. So the first thing we're going to do is go pick up this car. And then we are going to drive our way over to the petrol station and hope there is a gas can. So I'm just going to skip ahead to when I get to the car. I want to drive close to this buy station here. Reason being is we can just drive straight out. So we want to find something to loot. We've managed to pick up this from here. Make sure you always clear the area first. Armor box, can't go wrong. Need to change them over, not a problem. We'll take this opportunity to play up, and then the buy station is actually outside, but because we picked something up we can sell, but I just want to clear the area of bots first. Now that most of the area is clear, we can sell. So the item we picked up, we go to sell valuables, and we can sell them here. And we can buy ourselves 1 plate, and we have completed both segments there. If it has registered it, I don't think it has. So we pick up the stronghold key for later. So we are going to go back here and actually buy an item now. I thought it did register it, but it didn't. So we have bought the item there, as you can see, and mission is complete. So on to our next mission, which is going to be away from this car here. I was going to go into here, but it's so close to the gas, I don't know if it's worth it. So we're going to look for another gas station on our way. Driving through here. So I'm just going to skip to when I find the next gas station. There is a UAV tower here, which is helpful. So we've managed to tag that as well as part of the mission, and now we just need to activate it. So we're going to make our way over and activate it, and then find a gas station along the way, which there is one here. We're just going to park our car here, and we're going to make our way over. We're going to reload our gun. Also take this opportunity to plate up. A little trick, if you didn't know, if you actually crouch and you have a silencer, you become very, very hard to be heard or seen by bots, unless you walk right in front of them, of course. But it looks like nobody's here. So there are 2 things you can do with the UAV. You can activate it first time and then wait for it to expire. They don't stay activated the whole time. Once it has expired, you can then reactivate it again, and then you have yourself the 2 activations in one game mode. So what we're going to do is we're going to do exactly that, but we are going to go to the petrol station beforehand and wait for it to expire. We do finally get ourselves a 2-plate chest there. That's very nice. So we're going to go to this petrol station here, try and find a gas canister, repair our car, and then by the time we come back, hopefully this UAV tower will be expired, and then we can reactivate again, and that would be all the missions done, I believe. Right, so let's go and make our way over to the petrol station now. Hopefully the car doesn't get destroyed on the way there. Try and run over as many bots as we can. So we are at the petrol station now. So what you want to do is just drive in here when you hear the noise. That means your car is now being refueled. You can get out, you don't have to stay in it, and we have got ourselves a gas canister as well, which is perfect. So I will show you how to use the gas canister in a second. We'll just wait for our car to be repaired. So we've got to fully refuel it. So we've got to wait for the bar to go all the way to the end. As you can see there, that is done. And we have completed it. Now we're going to go back to our UAV tower. And just wait for it to expire. We're going to drive our car straight back to where we came from. More or less here. A little trick you can do if you didn't know, to fill it up, you just have to swap seats. Press down on your D-pad, go to your gas canister, press X or square to refuel, and as you can see there, it has been refueled. And that is also the mission complete. So we are now just going to climb up this ladder and activate this UAV tower a second time, as long as we don't get killed by bots climbing up the ladder. So there you go. The UAV has now also expired, so we're just going to go back down and activate it. And that will be all the missions done for Tier 1 in one go. And we're going to go straight to the exfil site, which we're probably going to choose this one because I prefer this one. Get back into our little car that we have. So there are a lot of bots here, so we're going to make our way out. We're going to find a buy station on the way. We're not going to stay around here for too much longer. So again, while you're driving, don't go on roads if possible, because there are a lot of bots on the road. We're looking for a buy station if there is one along the way. Which there doesn't seem to be. There is one near the exfil. So we're going to go straight to the exfil site now. And I'm just going to skip ahead to when we get there, and then we can just exfil straight out. So I just noticed as I was going out, I actually thought the second one counted, so it doesn't. So you need to do 2 separate towers, basically. So that's what we're going to be doing now. We're just going to clear out this area. Make sure we don't die. Wait for our health to go back up. And we're going to activate a second tower, so it has to be 2 separate ones. It can't be in the same place. As we have been down, but it's not a problem. We have our self-revive pistol. We're going to run into this house at the same time and just take it a little bit slower than we are. You don't really want to rush around as much as I am, because you will die, especially playing solo. So we got ourselves inside now, not a problem. There's an armor box, which we already have, so I'm going to go and use that now. Because if we get down, that is the end of our run, as we're so close. So again, we're just going to plate up and take out the bots nice and slowly through any advantage of height that we have. So again. So now we're going to activate the tower, and that'll be 2 towers done. So it has to be 2 separate towers, not the ones I originally told you. I kind of hoped that was going to work, but it didn't. So that is the second tower activated. We can reload our gun again. Mission is complete, and now that is all 3 missions done. So let's go and exfil at the closest exfil site and carry our loot on to the next mission. So I'm just going to skip ahead now to the exfil site. So there are a few online players here. I'm just going to ignore them. I don't want to engage. Not interested in fighting them. I'll leave them for themselves. We are going to make our way over to the other exfil site now, because there are online players near us, and we don't really want to fight anybody and die at the end, especially now that we've completed all the missions. There are more online players here by the looks of it. So this could be a hot zone. Pretty risky to exfil here. We are going to make our way to the back of the map here. Plate up again, as there are online players here, and we're just going to get some height advantage if we can. So here they come. This is why you take a spotter scope at all times.
This is Dino 4. We're approaching the LZ now. Keep it secure for us.
We do have to wait 5 seconds for the chopper to come in and land. So once it lands, you've got to wait 5 seconds. So we really want to make sure this area is clear.
Dino 4 is holding at the extraction point. Advise you
So let's go for it.
Dino 4
Just because you're on it doesn't mean people can't run on and kill you.
RTV at this time.
So we're just going to make sure all areas are clear as the bots are leaving us, and that is us exfiling out the site. And we have managed to complete all missions. A little bit tense at the end, but that is DMZ in a nutshell, and we are safe to leave. And that is how you complete the next step of tier 1s in White Lotus. Remember, 2 different UAV towers, not the same one unfortunately, but easily to achieve as we now look to see if the progression has helped. If you have any questions, as always, comment down below. If you're new to the channel, I'm going to be doing a lot of DMZ content, especially how to complete contracts, plus other things later on like squad hunting, much more. So there's going to be a lot of content there. As you can see here, 3 have been complete. And now we just leave the game and you'll see that all 3 have been done, which leaves us with the last mission to do, which is going to be the Stronghold. Thank you so much for watching and I'll catch you in the next one. See you.